One of the biggest reasons why the 2003 series is my favorite series of Ninja Turtles is because of the villains. With the serious tone of the 2003 series, it's no wonder why we have so many great villains. Here are my top 10 favorite villains from the 2003 series. Number 10. Viral. Viral is from seasons 6 and 7 from the series, and she's a pretty damn cool villain. She's a living virus and gives the Turtles many problems in the Fast Forward season. She can shapeshift, which means she could basically turn her body into anything that she wants. She also even becomes the Cyber Shredder in Season 7. Season 6, Viral's biggest season, is my least favorite of the entire series, so that's pretty much all I have to say about Viral. Number 9. The Ultimate Ninja. The Ultimate Ninja, also the son of Daimyo, was an awesome villain. He debuts on an episode where he challenges Leonardo to a battle of the death. Leonardo ends up being victorious, and the Ultimate Ninja isn't seen again until the Battle Nexus. He was a great villain while the time lasted, but eventually, he made amends with the Turtles. He even makes a cameo on the final episode of the series, watching Casey and April get married. Number 8. The Elite Guard. These guys don't really have characters in the show, but I don't care. They're still so badass. I like their look a lot, and every single time that they verse the Turtles, they always give them a run for their money. I also love the deadly combination of weapons that they all have. They also make for great bosses in the 2003 series' video games. Number 7. Baxter Stockman. Oh, Baxter Stockman, where do I begin? After he created the Mouser robots, the Shredder hired Baxter. The Shredder wanted Baxter just for his insane ability to create crazy weapons. The ongoing joke throughout the first 4 seasons of the show was that every time Stockman crossed the Shredder, he would take away parts of his body. This happened so many times that Stockman ended up just being a brain in a tube. Poor guy. Stockman also made appearances in the Fast Forward season as an employee of Bishop. And of course, everyone remembers Stockman's role in the episode Insane in the Membrane as some of the least kid-friendly images and storytelling of the entire series. Number 6. Drako. Many years ago, Drako was actually the best Battle Nexus fighter ever. That is, until Splinter defeated him. This sparked a lifelong rivalry between the two. In Season 4, Drako and the previously mentioned Ultimate Ninja were both sucked into a warp in time, and this was the outcome. Ultimate Drako. This character was a huge part of the epic 6-episode saga where Ultimate Drako sends the Turtles to alternate dimensions. My favorite of these episodes was Donatello's, The Same as It Never Was. Number 5. Bishop. Bishop was the head of a US government agency to protect the Earth from aliens. So when he discovered the Turtles in Season 3, he knew he had his hands full. Bishop came into the series at a perfect time to keep it all fresh, and was a perfect main villain with Shredder. He also was a crazy talented fighter, and was never defeated by the Turtles. He even had a big role in Season 6, as the President of the United States. Well, actually the President of the Pan-Galactic Alliance, which was the new equivalent. Number 4. Karai. After being abandoned by her parents in Japan, Karai was taken in and trained by Oroku Saki. She made her debut in Season 2 as one of the highest ranking members of the Foot Clan. Karai was a very deep character, as she often battled with herself over what she thought was right. In Seasons 2 and 3, she often had a soft spot for the Turtles, especially Leonardo. And then in Season 4, she wanted to completely destroy the Turtles for what they did to Shirelle, aka Oroku Saki, aka the Shredder. Karai was not only an amazing villain, but my favorite female character in the entire series. Number 3. Hun. The leader of the Purple Dragons and the Shredder's right-hand man, Hun is the definition of a badass. Everything about him is awesome, from his tattoos, to his theme music, to his gargantuan size. As many of you probably know, he got his 3 scars on his face from Splinter's scratching him many years ago. Hun is a reoccurring villain throughout all 7 seasons and is even turned into a mutant in Turtles Forever. The 2003 series would definitely not be the same without Hun. Number 2. Oroku Saki. This may be a controversial final 2, but let me explain. The real Oroku Saki was actually a good guy in the 4th century. He, along with 4 other warriors in Japan, defeated the original Shredder. But just before the Shredder died, he took over Saki's soul and turned him evil. Saki, now the original Shredder, took over Japan. He was then defeated by the Ninja Tribunal. Despite however you look at it, I would have felt weird not including Saki on this list, even though he was not a real character throughout the series. During the first 4 seasons, the real Oroku Saki was not even present. It was actually this evil being. Number 1. Shirel, aka the Shredder. Shirel was a sociopathic member of the Utroms, responsible for millions of deaths on his original planet. He escaped from his crimes by coming to Earth and taking up Oroku Saki's name, and then taking the name of the Shredder as well. Shirel certainly had the biggest backstory with the Turtles and Splinter, and these stories were the backbone of the entire series. Having the Shredder be an Utrom was a big plot twist that was polarizing to fans, but I for sure loved it. The 2003 series would not have the hardcore fans it does without Shirel. Thank you guys all for watching, and the Battle Nexus 2 walkthrough starts tomorrow.